Mwah. What's up, YouTube? Poor.Mans.Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be I can't be with a 9-to-5 guy. Okay? There's no space in this woman's life for a guy that works 9 to 5. For a guy that puts in 40 hours a week, which is pretty much 95, 96, 97% of men. Because even though you identify as an entrepreneur, quote unquote, which is pretty much disgusting at this point, if you call yourself an entrepreneur, you're not doing anything but trying to do multi-level marketing, okay, Forex and all kinds of stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you're doing, but get your hustle. I ain't knocking nobody hustle. But what I'm saying is, if people just be saying entrepreneur, if you're an entrepreneur and you have a business, you'll always say your business when people ask you, what do you do? Oh, I have a car dealership. You'll never say, I'm an entrepreneur. You say, I have a car dealership. I'm a real estate agent or real estate investor. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. Now that that's out the way, I gotta do it, okay? I done made myself a Patreon. You can become a Patreon. Give me the real HBO special. The link is gonna be in the description. Go and click that link. You know why? Because I got lights to keep on up in here. I got food that needs to go in my stomach. All right? And the only way I'm going to be able to feed myself is if you give me your money every month for Patreon. Or you can stay over here and just soak up free content. The choice is yours. Let's go. I can't deal with no 9-to-5 people starting now. Let's go.
That's being secure, yeah.
No, but you know something that I always say, and people be looking at me crazy. Like, I don't know if this because I'm from Chicago, but like, I can't fuck with no nigga that work a 9-to-5. I don't know why. I just need a fast money ass nigga.
First of all, she does not appear to be a woman that gets to decide who she's gonna be dating. Let's keep it a buck. Okay, we all know beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Right? Yeah, most people would agree that she's not going to be a person that decides whether she gets an entrepreneur or a 9-to-5 guy. All right, but let's hear her logic. Let's hear her out. Maybe I could be wrong. Let's hear her out.
It don't necessarily have to be like drugs or like fraud, but like rapping or like dealing with media or like shit like that. Just like get
You
it.
want a nigga with no... So hold on. What?
Like if I come to you and I need some shit, I don't need you to be like, well, my check come on Friday. Fuck that. I need you to get that shit right now. Like, so
it's my money and I want it now. It's her mentality, right? So she'll put her man in a position where he got to go out there and find anything, do whatever he needs to do to get the money. And this is the mentality of some women, okay? This is the mentality. It doesn't matter. Just do what makes me happy now is the mentality. This is an immature mentality, people. This is an immature mentality. And maturity is not an age. And I don't know how many times I say this. Maturity is not an age. It is a mentality. You could be 45 years old and still immature. It's not an age. It's a mentality. I know people that's 19 got all kinds of responsibilities. They got to mature. So they are mature. They act mature. They think mature. Women, generally speaking, are allowed to be immature for longer because they just don't have to deal with reality. Men, from the time you hit 18, you're expected to perform. So right away, you have to see how rough the world is. You have to be rejected. These are things you have to understand that your decisions result in where you are. As a man, we have to learn that early because we don't get things just for free. We don't just get into the club free. We don't get whatever free. We don't get drinks free. We got to go out and buy all that stuff. So you learn real early that you got to do what you got to do. So you just become more mature naturally. Women just have a longer span of time where they could just be, look at getting free stuff. Let's continue. I'm sorry for ranting in the mid-video. I'm working on myself. It's 2021. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying not to rant at the beginning of the videos because I know y'all got the attention spans of a chicken sandwich. So people just be clicking off. But let's continue.
like it depends with the 9-to-5. Everything. Like if you 9-to-5 at Burger King or something, hell no. But if you 9-to-5 at
my favorite
JP Morgan or something, hell yeah. Because I know that Friday check about to have multiple zeros.
Fuck that little bank shit. Shit, that's a fraud nigga. I might as well get a fraud nigga. Fuck.
I don't know.
You work in the bank too. Shit, technically. Like.
I don't
So
know.
so if a nigga work at the bank.
No, I don't want you.
So let's say this nigga work at the bank making $500,000 a year. You don't want that nigga?
You can give me a banker. Fuck? Give me a banker, a doctor, a lawyer.
You'll be lucky to get a man that makes $5,000 a year. Okay? You're a child. You're acting like a child. You're acting like a man. Your demeanor is very masculine. It's not something a man that makes $500,000 a year will want to deal with anyway. So I'm happy that wouldn't make you happy. Okay? I am happy. From me to you, I'm happy that wouldn't make you happy because you don't deserve it. Okay? You don't deserve a man like that. Let's continue. And if there is a man that makes that much money, God, do not date this woman. Okay? I am begging you personally, do not date this woman. No man that makes that much money, because you can't give her what she wants at this point.
If you doing that shit
to cover up some not other a pediatrician, shit, a specialist.
If you doing that shit surgeon. To cover up some shit, like let's say the nigga that work in the bank sell fucking drugs, like I'm with it. Period.
What the fuck is
you on the movie?
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, sit down.
What the?
No, I just need
Maya.
I just need a hustling mentality.
Do you want a Kit Kat?
No,
you tripping?
No, I'm
all right. What if they got a regular job, but they side hustle is bringing in the fast cash, but it's still stable money too?
Regular job?
Okay. So let's put it out like this. So,
like lawyer, banker, doctor.
Those are not regular jobs, people. What kind of delusional world are y'all living in? A regular job is a mechanic or like a sanitation expert, which is a janitor. You know, they got to use a fancy word, but it's just a janitor. Those are a teacher, even bus driver, factory worker. Those are regular jobs. Y'all talk about doctors and lawyers, and y'all rejecting them. Y'all good to get that. You're good to get it. Okay, those are the people you should be jumping, fighting over. Y'all should be having a death match right now, just trying to murder each other over a man that's a lawyer or a doctor. And you're saying that you wouldn't be with him? Let's continue, man. This is laughable. I'm sorry, y'all. I know it's a serious topic, but this is laughable. Let's continue.
But that's not a 9 to 5.
Listen.
Out here.
Listen, Linda.
You really working.
So you got a nigga that's making $500,000 a year, but he don't sell drugs and no shit like that. But you got a nigga that's making maybe $25,000 a year, but he's selling drugs and shit on the side.
It depends on his. No, it's not. You can't compare that. Like you can't. This is what I mean. I really think I fuck with the niggas type of mentality. The reason why I don't say a 9 to 5 because a 9 to 5 is you getting your check every other Friday, right? And it could be the most basic job. Lawyers, doctors and shit, they don't work 9 to 5. So I'm not saying like I wouldn't want no nigga like that. But I need a nigga with a hustle mentality. I have a very strong hustle mentality. If you're not on the same page as me, I can't fuck with you. Like I need to be like, I need 50,000 by next Friday. What you finna go do to get this shit? Oh, well, I gotta wait till the check drop.
What? I need 50,000 by next Friday. Who do y'all think this is training day? 50,000 by next. What world are you living in where the average salary is 48 grand? Well, I don't know. What's the average salary? 42 grand a year. And you talk about somebody bringing in $50,000 by Friday? Let's continue.
Like, no, nigga, fuck you. No.
But nigga make fine.
I'm gonna rewind a little bit. I want to see what she said. Let's go back just a smidge.
I need 50,000 by next Friday. What you finna go do to get this shit? Oh, well, I gotta wait till the check drop. Like, no, nigga, fuck you. No.
But nigga make 500,000 a year. I'm pretty sure you got 50,000.
Right, but what if you don't? You can't fuck with me.
You tripping?
I feel like that's.
This is that City Girls, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion praise mentality at its finest, and this is what it does to young women. She has been so hypnotized by those ideologies, she doesn't even know reality. She doesn't know that doesn't exist. Let's continue. Jeez.
Cool for right now because I'm still young and I feel like, yeah, bring me all the adrenaline. But then again, I know I want something like real stable because it's a certain lifestyle I want to live. It's a certain
but
lifestyle
I'm not necessarily saying that I need a nigga that's it.
Ladies, if there are ladies watching this, which woman do you think that, and actually like let me know in the comments, which woman in the out of these two women do you think that men are more likely to marry or date or even bother with? I'm sure the woman on the right with the leopard will have sex with tons of men. I mean, men will have sex with you regardless. You could be anything. Okay, as long as you could put a skirt on a microwave and men would find a way. Okay, but which one do you genuinely think is going to have the best chance of getting married? The girl in the white or the girl in the leopard or cheetah, whatever it is? Let's continue.
Deals drugs or do fraud. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I need a nigga with a hustle mentality. And if you work a 9 to 5 as a bank teller at Wells Fargo, you can't do shit for me.
Okay,
but not a bank teller. Let's get a VP. Let's get a senior vice
I ain't never asked a nigga for shit.
You said if he can't give me $50,000, what are you going to do to go get it? What are you going to do to go
But that's what I'm saying. I can go get this shit, but I want to see if we're equal. We supposed to be equal. We a team.
I see what you're saying.
So what job do you have that's not 9 to 5 that's still
Hey man, we're not going to incriminate nobody on this motherfucker.
Like I'm just saying.
Because she said no drugs, no fraud.
Like for instance, a lawyer, right? They get cases consistently, but they not 9 to 5. They on their time, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. I don't need no nigga literally scanning shit like waiting on the motherfucking $7.50 an hour. No, I'm not doing that shit. So I don't need that shit. Like I don't need nothing like that. But I don't have anything against a nigga that does fraud or sell drugs. I don't. But one thing I will say is, if you choose to do that shit and you play your fucking self.
Whoa! So I was just going to say this.
So, okay, that's the end of the video. The interview is going to go on. If you want to see the interview, it'll be a link in the description. Blah, 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 you already know. But she wants a guy that's willing to risk his life to please her for a couple weeks before he ends up going to prison and leaves her alone. And God forbid she has a child and the man's going to go to prison, because then she'll have to raise the child as a single parent and probably raise a child that thinks just like her. Okay, these are people that we need to stop the gene line with. We can't reproduce with these people, okay? We can't keep reproducing with these. No, every man in the world, send this video, share this video. Every man in the world has to know to not mess with her, specifically her. Not women like her, well, those two included, but just her in particular. Every man should, across the globe, all agree that we are not going to mess with her. She wants you to go throw your life away. And by the way, lawyers and doctors are not 9 to 5 people. They're people that work longer than 8 hours. Longer than 9 hours. Lawyers and doctors work 12-hour days. They're sick people. That's why they have so much money. And that's a good thing, and that's what they want. And that's how driven you have to be to make 6 figures. You got to be sick. You don't have time to just be, oh, here's $50,000, lady who doesn't even look attractive and is very masculine. Out of here with that, man. But anyway, y'all, next time.